Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Hardenhoosh Park for tonight's Evo 6 Southern Premier League game. Apologies for being a little bit late on. The coach was a little bit late getting here. I'm just going to try and turn myself down a little bit, and hopefully this isn't too loud. So forgive us. I'll just try to sort a few little bits out. And I'll run through the two teams with you quickly as we start. For the host, Chippenham, in goal is Darren Chitty, 2 Dan Bowman, 3 John Beeden, 4 Michael Pook, 5 and captains Greg Tyndall, 6 Will Richards, 7 Alex Ferguson, 8 Matt Smith, 9 David Pratt, 10 Andy Sandell, 11 James Guthrie. For the Rebels, in goal is Mark Scott, 2 Sean Fraser, captain, 3 Paul Stonehouse, 4 Guy Hollis, 5 Martin Nisbet, 6 Lee Togwell, 7 James Dobson, 8 Simon Dunn, 9 Elijah Adebayo, 10 Charlie Moon, 11 Warren Harris. I will run through the subs for you in a second. We are literally coming up to kick off, so that will just wait a second, and we'll keep you abreast of what's going on here, as well as some of the other games around in our league, as Chippenham have the kick-off and playing down the slope here this first half. Poor touch here immediately from the right back Bowman, and it's a throw to Slough halfway inside the Chippenham half. Slough in their light blue away strip, Chippenham in their normal home blue of a darker blue. And we shall open up the lines of communication so you can chat to us if you're listening via YouTube. I've already got a few people on there at the moment. I'm just going to open up Twitter as well. We're just waiting for the throw coming from Stonehouse. Stonehouse in, comes off Pratt, who plays it off Paul Stonehouse. It's a throw to Chippenham, a few yards inside their own half. As Bowman with a long throw, it's flicked on here by Sandell, comes in the middle to Pratt. Pratt tries to flick the ball on. Nisbet plays it back to Mark Scott. Scott comes out to clear the ball. Adebayo misses the header here, but it comes out to Togwell. Togwell just evades the high foot. Played the ball up here to Charlie Moon. Moon heads it into the path of Simon Dunn. Simon Dunn just gets tackled there before we into the Moon. Moon just carry on with his run on. Goes through, continue with his run across the box. Tries to turn inside. Still got the ball, but loses it here to Smith. And Smith plays it into Ferguson. Ferguson up here. Running with the ball. Great tackle by Slough. Then one back well there by Guthrie. Ball breaks through here, and it's a good chance. 3-on-2 for Chippenham, and it's a good save there by Mark Scott from the feet of David Pratt. And Slough managed to clear the ball out. So a good early start there. I'll run through all the other bits with you, and hopefully we'll be fine. As the ball's just out of play, I'll run through the substitutions for both sides. For Chippenham, 12 is Mario Matthias, 14 Gary Horgan, 15 Matt Jones, 16 is Jay Ray. For the Rebels, Nathan Smart wears 12, Nathan Webb 14, Gockman wears Gherkin Gockman 15, Lewis Putman 16, and Gavin James wears 17. Ball's on the far hand side. It's just been cleared there by the left back Beeden, and it's out for a throw halfway inside the Chippenham half. They send over Slough, send over Guy Hollis to take this throw for the Rebels. That's a great big iron post right in the way. What a seat. Hollis with the throw into the box. It's been flicked on towards the back post. Comes through Adebayo. Leaves it here for Warren Harris. Harris's shot is a little bit weak. Hits the ground and bowls safely into the arms of the ex-Froome keeper Darren Chitty, who throws the ball out here, finding Bowman. Bowman picks the ball up on the halfway line, brings it forward 10-15 yards, still travelling with the ball, looking for an option. Oh, lovely little ball dinked in here to Ferguson, and some great covering there from Sean Fraser, who comes across to clear for Slough. So a lot of you already listening in on YouTube, so we'll say good evening to Alex Dutton, Connor, Mark Chacho, Steve Delaney, Darren Spate, Kaz Watter and Colin Davis. You're all listening in. Apologies for being a little bit late, but we're with you. That's the main thing. We're just waiting for a throw to come in on this near hand side. As opposed to this side, it's Sandell with the long throw into the box. It's missed on. It flicks onto the far post. Headed away by Slough, only as far as Sandell again. Sandell inside the Slough box. Gets a shot. Gets a good save there by Mark Scott. Diving to his left and gathers the ball with 2 Chippenham players just waiting to snap up any dropped ball or fumble, but Scott holds onto the ball well there for Slough, and then launches a long ball down here, trying to find Charlie Moon. Moon beaten to the ball and is adjudged to have fouled with a failing arm, and it's a free kick to Chippenham. They're going to leave it for their goalkeeper to take, Chitty. And Chitty will take this halfway inside the Chippenham half. If you've never been to the Chippenham ground here at Highland Hoosh Park, the slope has got to be a good 15 to 20 foot almost from one end of the corner to the out. It slopes kind of like across the pitch. Chitty will take this goal kick for Chippenham. Long ball into the box, trying to find Pratt, but it's headed clear there by Hollis at the back post. Out for a throw to Chippenham, almost level with the 18-yard line that Slough are defending. Taken quickly up towards Beeden on the far hand side. And Slough try and win the ball through Dunn there. Dunn can't get to it, and it's going to be kept in by Guy Hollis. So he's just seen it out for a goal kick. Good defender there by Guy Hollis with Alex Ferguson. Not obviously the Sir Alex Ferguson, just someone who happens to have the same name. And Slough have a goal kick. So we'll try and keep you up to date with some of the other things coming on in the league tonight. I know that the Kettering game, I think it is, Kettering through was postponed early. Long kick here by Slough, looking for Dobson. Dobson flicks the ball on here, trying to find Adebayo. Adebayo flicks it on, trying to find Moon. It's a poor clearance there. It comes through to Dobson. Doesn't get hold of it well. Flicks in here to Togwell. Togwell being closed down. Chips the ball, looking for Warren Harris on the far hand side. Well spotted by Beeden. Plays the ball up over the head of Sandow. Hollis hooks the ball clear into the path of Fraser. Fraser being chased down. Flicks the ball high up in the air. Charlie Moon trying to win it. Headed away, and it'll come through here to the 8, which is Smith, and then Slough have the ball with Togwell up towards Adebayo. Adebayo does well, holds it with his feet, gives it to Simon Dunn. Simon Dunn plays it back into the box. Adebayo tries to get there, gets there first, and a great tackle there in the end, and it's a good defence there by Tyndall, I think it was the captain, and then Bowman has time to play the ball down, trying to find Pratt. Pratt's trying to head the ball on here to Sandow. Here's Sandow and Hollis. Hollis just using his body there to shield the ball back to the Slough goalkeeper Mark Scott, and Sandow took a little bit of a tumble, and but the ball went straight back in. Ball's been allowed to bounce in from this long kick by Slough up towards Adebayo. Adebayo's got time to try and flick the ball over the head, but it's come through to Charlie Moon. Moon trying to flick it here to Dobson. Dobson gets the first time crossing. Goes, and it's a good defending there by the left back Beeden, who just managed to get a touch on it, just taking it away as Warren Harris tried to charge in there at the far post. And now Chippenham can bring the ball out here to Smith. Smith heads it into the middle for Sandow. Sandow trying to flick the ball into Ferguson. Nisbet stops it, and then Ferguson is adjudged to have been offside. I don't think he was offside on the first run. It looked like he was more offside on the second run, but it was offside. And it's a free kick to Slough halfway inside their own half, playing up the hill here at Highland Hoosh Park. Quick kick by Scott, headed into Dobson. Dobson played it into Adebayo. Adebayo gets it back to Dobson. Dobson plays the ball in, and then again some good clearance here. Comes back out though to Stonehouse. Stonehouse with time, flicks it into Dunn. Dunn turns, plays it into the centre where Togwell's got a little bit of time here. Looks up, spreads the ball wide to Fraser in an advanced position for the Rebels. Flicked out to Warren Harris. Harris just being chased down by Beeden. Good defending there, but Togwell will come across for Slough. Wins the ball and just got caught there. Now you could see an early yellow card here. This was it wasn't a malicious tackle by any means, but a little bit late here on Togwell. Togwell is still down at the moment. Super Kev is going over to have a look. Super Kev, who is up for an award at the Aspire Berkshire Sports Awards. You can see that on Twitter. It looks like Togwell's going to be alright, and it does look like it will be a free kick to Slough. Slough fans behind the goal. There's a little contingent of about 30 odd who have behind the goal. There's about 26 odd on the coach as well. Slough looking for a booking, but the referee has been very lenient here, and it's a free kick to Slough, 10 yards inside the Chippenham half on the far side. Dobson standing over this free kick, drills it. It's a poor clear free kick. It's easily cleared there by Guthrie, trying to find Sandow. Sandow holds the ball up, does really well, turns with the ball, got 4-on-4, gives it to Pratt. Pratt with a chance to come out. Scott comes out well for Slough. That's a really good save by the Slough goalkeeper, who's been easily the busier of the two. Slough hook the ball clear, but again Chippenham playing down this slope, enjoying playing down this slope, and David Pratt, the striker, the number 9, really should have done better, but good save there by Mark Scott. Ball on the far side now for Ferguson. Ferguson into Sandow. Sandow seems to be the target man, holding the ball up. Gives the ball away though to Moon. Moon with a chance to look. He's tried to play it in, and Adebayo had made a run, but it's been picked up here on this near side by Bowman. Bowman, chance to run. Plays it past Dobson, and then Stonehouse plays it off Bowman. I thought he played it off Bowman, but it looks like he'll come with our Stocks game off Stonehouse. Quick throw for Chippenham. Trying to find Guthrie. Guthrie does really well. Gets a gets a cross in, and again Mark's got it full strength just grabs that ball just as it almost level with the crossbar and keeps it under control and gives Slough the chance to breathe a little here. So if you do want to get in contact with us, you can contact us on Twitter. It's at MyFC Rebels Radio, or if you're listening via the YouTube. As again, Scott, long ball clearance, looking for Addy Bates. Come off the head, comes through to Moon. Moon just up against Tyndall there. Tyndall does really well to hold the ball up, plays it back towards Chitty. And Chitty's ball comes through on the far hand side to Warren Harris, but he can't get hold of it. Can he get another touch of it? No. Beeden's there to hook the ball clear, and then Togwell's in a bit of a sandwich there from two Chippenham players. Comes through to Nisbet. Nisbet plays it forward. Again, Beeden strong in that left back position. Free header for Fraser, trying to find Harris. Harris up against Beeden. It comes off his head. It's out for a throw to Slough, about 20 yards away from the Slough goal. Slough making some noise here tonight for once, which is nice to see. And it looks like Hollis will go across for this throw for the Rebels. And hopefully that you're all getting everything loud and clear. Hollis with this long throw into the box. It's aimed for, comes out to Warren House on the edge, gets a shot in but it's blocked. Then the ball's hooked clear by Chippenham, and then it's out of play, and Slough will just wait a second. Basingstoke have taken the lead here in their Hampshire Cup game. Don't get too excited, it's not a league game. It's a throw to Slough. Stonehouse will take it in this left back position, halfway inside his own half, being just put a little bit of pressure trying to go up the hill. It's headed clear by Smith, comes through trying to find Sendell, but well cleared by Nisbet to Stonehouse. Stonehouse clears with his right foot. Long ball down, Bowman with the header away, comes through to two Slough players just leave the ball. It comes through to Nisbet in the end, and then Smith with the ball forward. Togwell just come back into the centre of defence and won the ball for Slough. Spread it on the far hand side, but it's come through to Beeden, the left back. Beeden just bringing the ball down the hill, crosses the halfway line in towards Pook. Pook spreads it here to the far hand side, and Adibay almost gets to the ball there, but it's Tyndall with the ball. Will Richards then playing the ball forwards. It's Stonehouse comes to meet the ball, and it comes through to Smith. Oh, lovely tackle there by Guy Hollis, superb. Brings the ball out and then takes a player on, spreads it out to Warren Harris, who's 10 yards inside his own half, plays it back towards Fraser. Fraser long ball up, takes it to Moon. Moon takes it on his chest, flicks into the path of Warren Harris, now breaking on the right hand side. Harris going to go up this big hill, tries to get a cross in, and it'll fall to Beeden, the left back, running with the ball. Harris chasing after him. Guthrie with the ball, and he'll go back to Beeden. Beeden under pressure from Charlie Moon, making him play the ball quick. Oh, it's come through to Sandow. Sandow's one-on-one, the goalkeeper. He's got a great chance to score if he can. He's trying to go well, he does! It's a goal to Chippenham, a mistake by the Slough. And on 12 minutes, Chippenham take the lead through Andy Sandow, one-on-one down the hill with Mark Nisbet in tow. He waited for Mark Scott to go down, and then just as he went down, he knocked the ball to the side and then put it into the empty net. Chippenham lead here 1-0, and Slough again have started poorly. So Slough just having a bit of a run where they're not starting well, and that's happened again tonight. Slough the kick-off, and it's just a wasted ball there. Ball come through to Togwell, just looped the ball forwards, and Dobson hadn't continued his run, and Slough just give the ball away to Chippenham. Just waiting for a ball to come back on the pitch here. The Slough Massive have gone a bit quiet now. It's 1-0 down. Throw here by Bowman, trying to find Ferguson. One by Stonehouse, flicked on by Dunn, trying to find Adibay. Adibay beaten to the ball by Bowman, only as far as Stonehouse. Stonehouse heads it, comes through to Dunn. Dunn with time to flick it into Dobson. Poor control there, just hits him on the leg and bounces straight out. And it's a throw here to Chippenham. So Boat plays the ball in. Sandow again, flicking the ball and finds Pratt, but Ferguson is offside. It's a free kick to Slough. And don't get too despondent that Slough 1-0 down. Slough did come here last season and afford out a fantastic free draw where they gifted 2 goals. They already gifted 1 goal to Chippenham today with some poor play on that far hand side. And don't worry too much. It's a long game. And Slough will take this free kick through Scott. Scott just drills the ball down, trying to find Dobson. Free header there for Richards. Comes through to Togwell. Togwell spreads it into the path of Fraser. Fraser on the overlap, cuts inside. Brilliantly, comes through to Dunn. Dunn spreads the ball into Moon. Moon holds it on the edge of the 18-yard, gives it back towards Dunn. Dunn flicks it out towards Dobson. Dobson just has to run across the field, turns, goes back onto his left foot, looks to get the cross in. It's crossed in, it's cleared there, and just hoofed out there by Tyndall. Quick throw for Slough from Stonehouse in towards Dobson. Dobson chipping the ball forward. So it's a poor ball by him, and Warren Harris trying to win the ball off Guthrie, but Guthrie does well. Strong play there by the winger. Plays out to Beedon. Again the ball looking for Pratt. Hollis comes through to win the ball. Flicked on by Harris in towards Dunn. Dunn on that centre circle. Spreads it out here to Dobson. Dobson immediately goes down by Bowman. Cuts inside but loses the ball on the second bit to Smith. And then Bowman plays it through to Smith. And Smith has time. Hits it straight at Stonehouse, and then Dobson hits it off him. And it's out for a throw here to Slough. Stonehouse with this throw on this near hand side. Plays it in towards Dunn. Dunn flicks into the path of Togwell. Togwell towards... Slough just waiting for the ball. Richards just brings it and now can bring the ball out for Chippenham. Plays it in here to Ferguson. Ferguson's got Pratt and Sandow either side. Gives it to Sandow. Scored the only goal so far. Sandow just forced a little bit wide here by Fraser. Gets a chance to put a cross in. Pratt's at the far post. It's headed clear by Nisbet. It will be a free ball. It's a poor kick at the goal there. And the ball's been cleared by Togwell up towards Dobson. But Dobson just eased off the ball there by Pook. And Pook has won a free kick. And it's a free kick to Chippenham just inside the Slough half. 15 and a bit minutes gone here. Chippenham lead 1-0. And a free kick which Pook will look to take. Every player was in the Slough half. Tyndall's just come back to sit deep here. And Pook with this free kick. Headed on there on the far hand side by Beedon, but it's out of play and out for a goal kick. So just see if there's I know that a couple of games were postponed, so we'll just see if there's anything else going on around. I know it's Chesham versus Hayes this evening, as we wait for Mark Scott to clear this ball. Let's have a look. Doesn't look like there's any goals around from any of the other games. It's Scott with the long clearance, trying to find Adibay. Over his head, it'll come through here to Moon. Moon heads it into the path of Dobson. Dobson's volleyed cross is hit Richards and gone out for a throw to Slough on this left-hand side. Slough's in a little bit of joy here. Ball comes into Stonehouse, back towards Dobson. Dobson just looking, plays it up towards Moon. Moon holds the ball up well and just turns into a bit of trouble. Just plays it off here, off Smith, and it's out for a throw to Slough. Taken quickly, trying to find Dunn. It'll come out for the centre here to Togwell. Togwell will shoot from distance, but that's well wide of the goal. But some encouraging signs here from Slough. At least they've had a shot at goal, which is something. But just need to guess up. Apparently Chesham are 1-up versus Hayes. And our thoughts do go out with the injured Cheshire player Bruce Wilson, who was here on Saturday and got a terrible double leg break, and he's recovering after his operation, so we wish him all the best from everyone here at Slough Town, as we wait for Chitty to just take this goal kick for Slough, for Chippenham. If only it was for Slough, then we'd be leading. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Just still waiting for Chitty to take this kick. Long kick, aimed again, looking for Sandow, headed away by Togwell, but can't keep it in play, and out for a throw on the far hand side. So we will apologise if you do hear any swear words at half time or whatever. We're right by the players' tunnel as Sandow just battles, flicks the ball in here to Ferguson. Ferguson does well, turns, closed down by Hollis, and Hollis is adjudged to have fouled, and he's just going to be spoken to by the referee here. And it's a free kick to Chippenham. So Slough will have to do that thing that they like to come from behind. I could do a really rude joke there, but I'm not going to. It's Hollis is just being spoken to by the referee, with Fraser, who's captain, just telling him to cut that out. And free kick, 10 yards inside the Slough half. Again, Pook will be the taker of this free kick for Chippenham. Plays it down the line to Pratt. Pratt back towards Pook. Pook's advanced another 10-15 yards. Spreads it here to Guthrie. Guthrie being closed down. Then spreads the ball wide. Looks like a training ground routine. Comes back towards Pook. Pook's hit he looked like he was going for a cross. He's actually had a shot at goal, and it's wide of the goal and is out for a goal kick. So Scott with this kick again, aiming to the left-hand side, trying to find Dobson. Richards underneath, but Dobson does well to win the ball. Charlie Moon trying to catch around the side of Bowman, but Bowman does well to clear the ball. It's a throw to Slough on this left-hand side. So just wait for a ball to come back on. St Neots Cirencester 1. So the ball's down on the far-hand side. It comes off Charlie Moon as the last touch, and it's out for a throw to Chippenham. Played almost 20 minutes here, still Chippenham lead 1-0. That goal on 12 minutes from Andy Sandell, as the ball's flicked on by Ferguson. Only hits Togwell spreading it, a poor ball. Didn't see the fact that Guthrie was there. Guthrie just trying to hold the ball up on the centre circle, gives it back out to the left back Beeden will bring the ball forwards. Looks like there'll be a substitution for Slough in a second. Ball's being played out here to to Bowman. Bowman just plays the ball forwards, looking for Smith. Smith here just up against Togwell. Bring out towards Pook. Pook's got Bowman on this far hand side. Tries to play it in and hits it hard at Sandell, but Sandell does well to hold the ball up. Back out here to Smith. Smith spreads it here to Bowman. Bowman, he's right by the post that I can't see. And runs. Oh, referee! He runs into Dobson, goes down, and it's a free kick. And it looks like there'll be a substitution for Sandell. Looks like Warren Harris is coming off, so he must have a injury. Coming on is Nathan Webb. So Harris is an early departee. He's lasted 20 minutes and 41 seconds. And Nathan Webb will come on for him.
Number 11, Warren Harris. Number 14, Nathan Webb.
So Slough forced into this early substitution, and I'll have to defend a free kick. Guthrie and Pook standing over this free kick, about 20 yards out, but it is kind of to the side of the 18-yard box. Slough now with a two-man wall down at Nathan Webb's come on, sporting some lovely lime green boots. They're going to leave it for Guthrie to take. Guthrie goes far post, and well claimed there by Mark Scott. He's only got Charlie Moon up front. He's just going to hold the ball there, but no point in kicking it long when there's only one Slough player up. And bowls the ball out here to Stonehouse. Stonehouse got a bit of room here to run if he wants. He's got Dobson in front of him, gives it into Dobson. Dobson tries to let the ball run, but Bowman's there quickly for Chippenham. And then a ball played into box, trying to find Adebayo. Adebayo heads it towards goalwards. Simon Dunn chasing the ball down. Richards with the clearance, and Slough have a throw roughly about 20 yards away from the Chippenham goal. They're going to wait for Hollis to go over. No, they're going to take it with Stonehouse. Stonehouse takes it quickly towards Dunn. Dunn turns, hits it straight at Smith, and then Smith can't control the ball. It's flicked down the line, and ball manages to stay in. This bit we'll have to chase here. Oh, and he's just played it a little bit behind Hollis. Hollis spreads it here to Fraser. Fraser just gets a nasty bump and then plays the ball forward. Alex Ferguson has gone down. The referee said play on. Pook's got the ball there to Guthrie. Guthrie just plays it in and he loses the ball here. Slough have the ball and they just can't keep it. Chippenham win the ball back with Beeden. Beeden trying to flick the ball in for the run of Sandell. Sandell up against Hollis. And, much to the annoyance of the Chippenham fans, there's a clear foul there by Sandell. Sandell just tried to barge Hollis off the ball to try and get to it. Unfortunately fell to the ground, and quite surprised that the referee hasn't gone back to book Sean Fraser for that challenge on Ferguson. But there you go. So it's a free kick to Slough, just outside the penalty box, almost on the byline. As the Chippenham press man seems to be having a nice little mug of tea or coffee there. And ball played forwards. Long kick here by Scott. Trying to find Adebayo. Headed into the middle where Dunn tries to win it. Backward off the ball by Smith. Comes out to Bowman. Bowman touches inside. Again looking for Sandell. Sandell just barges into Fraser. It comes through to Hollis. Hollis with the ball down. Trying to find Adebayo. Flicks the ball on. It hits Tyndall and then cleared by Tyndall. Up towards Pratt. Pratt holds the ball up on the halfway line. Good play here by the number 9. Nisbet goes diving in. Catches Pratt and he gets the first yellow card of the game. And Nisbet obviously kind of wants a holiday soon. It's the way he's collecting bookings and red cards. It's a pointless foul. He's given a foul away, and it's just inside the Chippenham half. There's no point. He's not going to score from there. You just stand up and just defend it. He's given away a free kick and got himself a yellow card, and the cut-off point now for yellow cards is Easter. So 5 bookings or another red card for Nisbet will see him get a free match ban. And it's a free kick, a couple of feet inside the Chippenham half. Tyndall takes his free kick, trying to find Richards on the far hand side. Richards takes it on his chest well, out just on the edge of the box. Flicks in here to Pratt. Pratt just barges Dobson off the ball, comes off Dobson last, does it? It's a corner to Chippenham. And Slough under pressure here, need to defend well here. This corner will come in from Guthrie. In swinging corner for Slough to defend. Richards has scored for against Slough before when he played for Leamington. Ball in, headed wide there by Sandow, and Slough can breathe a sigh of relief. And it's a goal kick to Slough. Slough just with that thing of putting 3 players up front just to try and ease a player back for Chippenham, but they've dealt with the corner, and Scott will get the game back underway with this kick. Again, kick aims towards Ali Bay, being pushed off the ball by Richards there, headed off by him, and it's out for a throw here just by our commentary position, almost by the halfway line. Stonehouse with the throw, trying to find Dobson, headed away by Bowman. It comes in towards Togwell. Togwell heads forward over the head of Tyndall. Oh, and Adibay gets a touch in toward Boone. Oh, great save there by Chiddy. Ball still in play though. Boone will try and chip it back in. Chiddy again gets a touch to it. Cleared away by here to Togwell. Togwell just always sold Fraser short. And Pratt goes down, but the ball played forward. He's looking for Sandow. And the referee is... I can't see how we could honestly feel that there was any advantage there whatsoever. He called it back, which was the right thing, but there was no point in letting the play go on. Chippenham were never going to get a break. It's a free kick to them, but a good save there by Darren Chetty in the Chippenham goal there from Charlie Moon. Means that the score stays here. Chippenham 1, Slough 0. 26 minutes gone of this first half. And it's a free kick to Chippenham, 15 yards inside their own half. And Slough just waiting for Tyndall to take this free kick. Drills it long and hard, looking for Pratt. Pratt flicks the ball on well. Scott comes and grabs it just as Sandow burst into the box. Rolls the ball out here to Stonehouse. Slough being put under pressure here by Chippenham. Back towards Dobson, and then Stonehouse's ball is high. And Pook first to the ball. Then Dobson will try and climb. Grazes high, but his header only goes as far as Pook. Pook trying to chip the ball over. Headed clear by Nisbet. He'll break here to Dunn. Dunn trying to play the ball over the top. Richards with the header towards Bowman. Bowman high clearance up in the air. Pratt's offside. And it's much to the annoyance of the Chippenham fans standing around us. Apparently Redditch are leading 2-1. And the linesman getting a little bit of abuse here, saying that Pratt come from an offside position to win the ball. And it's a free kick to Slough, taken quickly by Scott, trying to find Dobson. Dobson beaten to the ball by Bowman. It'll come out to Stonehouse. Stonehouse flicks the ball in towards Dobson. Dobson under pressure, trying to find Stonehouse, and Stonehouse won't catch that if he had a motorbike that's good at going up the hill. And it's a throw to Chippenham. It's quite interesting that we've got two elderly gentlemen. One seems to be a press officer, one's the PA announcer, just giving their striker a little bit of advice about the linesman on his near hand side. Dobson is just to have fouled to win the header there, so it's a free kick to Chippenham. Don't think I've ever seen a side win so many fouls in one half. Long ball forwards here by Bowman, trying to find Pratt. Pratt pushes Stonehouse underway. It comes off Nisbet last. It's a throw. And it's going to be a long throw here for Chippenham. think I've upset the gentleman who was sitting next to me. He's walked off. Long throw coming in here from Sandell, aimed into the box. It's flicked on, comes through to Dunn. Dunn hooks the ball away, only as far as Smith. Smith's got time with Dunn trying to close him down. Back out towards Sandell. Sandell just plays the ball back. Dobson trying to chase the ball down. And both players are injured here. Oh, and it's an own goal! No, it's gone wide of the goal. 2 players injured here as Dobson went to close the ball down. It's a corner. What had happened was Nathan Webb had headed the ball back to his goalkeeper, and this is injured referee. You got a injury. Referee, there's an injury. I mean, what is this referee doing? Has he not spotted the fact that Dobson's down injured? It's like crazy. Yeah, Dobson and Sandell both went for the ball there. Dobson's down injured, and he's finally come over. And much to the annoyance of the Slough fans, and absolutely correct, Dobson's been down injured for about a minute before he's even actually realised that he's injured and allowed Super Kev to come over. Super Kev is another person who's been nominated for a Lifetime Achievement Awards. I'm not sure if it's on the Slough website. I know it's on the Slough Town Twitter. It's the Berkshire Get Aspired Awards. Super Kev has been nominated for his 30 years of service with Slough Town. And he's up for that, so we hope that he gets that award. Will be presented in February. So just treating James Dobson here. Slough just warming up a couple of players on the far hand side. At the end of it, it will be a corner here to Chippenham. Super Coach just telling him to wait. I think Dobson's got a bit of a whack in the stomach. Just waiting for this corner. Corner's actually coming on the far hand side. Just like Pook to take right into the box, over the head of everyone. And Dunn's going to try and see the ball out. Has to keep it in and then clears up towards Moon. Moon does well to take the ball, but it's Smith that comes back and plays it back to his goalkeeper. Dobson back onto the pitch, but the ball's been rolled out here to Beeden down that left hand side. Plays the ball down the line, but overhits it. It's out of play for a throw into Slough. So we've played 31 minutes here. Chippenham still lead from that goal on 12 minutes by Andy Sandell. 1-on-1 going around the keeper. That gives Chippenham the lead. Slough with a throw on the far side. Looks like Hollis will take this throw. Long throw, aimed towards Addy Bay, beaten to the ball. It's flicked into the centre here to Smith. Smith for the ball, over the top, trying to find Sandell. Sandell bursting through again. And Scott comes too far. Oh, and he's got absolutely clattered there by Sandell. How can you not give a yellow card for that then, referee? I'm so sorry, but if it's a bad, he's clearly gone in on Mark Scott. Scott is down here. And Super Kev was already around the halfway. He got around to the back of the goal, just running round to his position. He's had to come back on. And it has been awarded as a free kick to Slough, but Mark Scott is the player down injured. And we'll wait to see what goes on as we've got the injury here. The referee just being asked by a couple of Slough players why that's not a yellow card. It's a little bit feisty here at Harden-Huish Park. And Slough without a sub-goalkeeper. I think this happened at Merthyr, and Gherkin Gockman was the player that came on. Dunstable nil, Leamington 1 is a latest score. Let's have a look and see if we can find anything else. Doesn't seem to be a lot on. Poole Town, I think, are losing 3-1. I don't know what game that's in. It just says they are just waiting. Scott still being treated here. Looks like it's an ankle injury. So we're just waiting for to see what happens. There's Scott still getting treatment here from Super Kev. So we don't know if it's a bad one. Obviously On Saturday just gone, there was an injury to the Chesham player which forced the abandonment of the game. And it would be severely unlucky if you get that twice in 2 games. Let's just see if Scott will be alright. Just waiting for Super Kev to work his magic. Referee still hasn't booked Sandell or anything, so in his eyes nothing wrong with it. Scott just comes to his feet. He's just hobbling on. Some rather unkind comments coming from the Chippenham fans behind the goal. Sandell just goes across just to make sure that Scott's alright. And it could be a bit of problem here because he's having trouble putting some weight on his foot at the moment. And we'll just see if he's going to be okay. It's not going to be good for the Rebels. It's only 30 odd minutes gone here so far. And he's standing there. Super Kev's still with him at the moment, so we shall see what goes on. Again, he's just trying to put some weight on his foot, and at the moment it's not looking good here at the moment for Mark Scott. He's having trouble putting some weight on that foot. And I think he's over that where he's putting divots back into the ground. And is he going to go back in goal? Yeah, he's hobbling on his right ankle here, and he's going back in goal, but I'm not sure how long he's going to be able to continue. He's getting, let's just say, an unwelcome reception from the Chippenham fans behind that goal. And it is a free kick to Slough. Nisbet will take this, and I would guess that Chippenham will try and put Scott under pressure immediately as soon as they get the ball. As Nisbet with the clearance for Slough, trying to find Dobson. Dobson flicks the ball on well, trying to find into the box. It's cooked clear by Richards. Comes through to Togwell. Togwell just overruns it. Comes through here to Sandell. Sandell with a chance to put Pratt through. Well spotted there by Nisbet, who can chest it down and then clear. And Adebayo just runs miles away from the ball for some reason. Comes through to Ferguson. Chests it into the path of Smith. Smith plays the ball over again, looking for Sandell. Hollis has to come over for Slough. Gets a push in the back. And you've got to worry this referee. Like, Sandell's committed at least 3 of those fouls and not got a yellow card. Slough commit 1 and get a yellow card. The Slough fans to our right who Scott still not time wasting. We're 1-0 down. Why would we time waste? There you go. It's a free kick to Nisbet. Nisbet with the clearance, trying to find Dunn. Dunn flicks the ball on, trying to find Adebayo. He beaten to the ball, comes through here to Ferguson, chips the ball down to Pratt. Pratt holds it up well, or mishits his ball. It falls nicely to Stonehouse. Plays the ball up here, looking for Adebayo. Beaten to the ball by Richards. Comes through to Pratt. Pratt again loses his touch, but wins the ball back for Chippenham on the halfway line. Dinks the ball in here to Pook. Pook chased down by 2 Slough players, still running with the ball. Trying to find the run of Pratt. Pratt just on the overlap here, trying to get down to there, but 2 Slough players in Stonehouse and Hollis come across. And it's out for a goal kick, and Scott Super Kev's not moved from behind the goal. He's standing there just seeing if Scott's going to be all right. I don't think that Scott's going to continue personally. He's not taking any goal kicks, and in fact Sean Fraser's going to come and take this next goal kick for Slough. And Scott's still just trying to put some weight on that right ankle. And Slough will have a tricky decision to make here, as the ball headed away by Tyndall, but out of play, out for a throw for Slough, 10 yards inside their own half. Still the score, who will look have about 4 or 5 minutes of injury time to be added on. It's still Chippenham 1, Slough Town 0. As Fraser takes a throw, flicked on here by Webb towards Adebayo. Adebayo flicking the ball in, but picks up there by Smith, and Smith does well to control the ball, but the boots this one high up into the air. Sandow comes barging through, but Togwell wins the head of Slough. Trying to find Moon. Moon jumps up and wins it, but can only find Beeden on the left back position. Ball played forward, headed away by Fraser, but he can't keep it in. It's out for a throw on the far hand side. And we'll just keep an eye on Mark Scott just to see how he goes, but it's a throw for Chippenham on the halfway line. Beeden with the throw, the left back aims it long and flicked on well by Sandow, trying to find Pratt. Pratt trying to turn on the edge of the box, up against Nisbet, plays it across, and Mark Scott gathers that ball, but he was very lucky there that the ball actually came to him. I was going to say I was quite surprised that Chippenham aren't putting the Slough back four under pressure, because there's no way that Scott's going to kick the ball. Ball played out to Stonehouse. Stonehouse trying to find Adebayo. Adebayo trying to keep the ball in on this near hand side, up against Richards. And Adebayo is adjudged to have fouled Richards. It's a free kick to Chippenham. And Chippenham's a lovely little ground here, but unfortunately they've got these massive iron girders and floodlights in the most awkward of positions that you can't actually see anything that's going on. Chitty will take the free kick for Chippenham. The Slough fans just complaining that Darren Chitty's taking his time with this free kick. And Chitty finally takes it. Long ball forward. Sandow does well to win it up against Nisbet. Headed clear though by Togwell. Again, Richards first to the ball. Heads it into the path of Smith. Smith shrugs off the challenge of Dobson. And he's just stood on Stonehouse's toe though. It's come off Stonehouse last. It's a throw to Chippenham. And Chippenham will just wait here for... Looks like Sandow will put the throw into the box. They send forwards Richards, the centre back. Aimed in towards Richards. It's headed away by Stonehouse. Comes to the edge where Smith shoots on his left foot, but volleys it just wide of the goal. And it remains... and again, Scotty not taking any of these goal kicks here. Fraser had gone over to take this goal kick for Slough. Slough just being pinned back here a little bit. Chippenham have realised that in case Slough want to take a shorter kick, they are putting a couple of players back on. And the ball aimed towards Dobson. Dobson flicks the ball on towards Dunn. Dunn plays it in, but the ball's been won here by Ferguson. Ferguson looks up, he's got time. Plays it to Bowman, the left back. Bowman just brings the right back, so he brings the ball forwards up towards Sandow. Sandow treads on the ball and then goes past Dunn as if he's not there. Spreads the ball out past Nathan Webb. Played it a little bit behind him. Beat him on that far side. Chance to cross. It's headed over the bar, in fact, by David Pratt, the number 9 for Chippenham. And he was in between two Slough players, just couldn't guide his header goalwards. And it's out for a goal kick. And I wonder if Super Kev's got some magic remedies for half time for Mark Scott. He's still walking gingerly on his right foot there, and Sean Fraser will take this goal kick. And what it does is it puts Slough under pressure, because they can't, if it gets headed back, then they're going to be in an onside position. Long ball forward, trying to find Adebayo. Tyndall wins the header, comes through to Webb on the far hand side, heads it forward, headed away by Beeden. Then Togwell tries to win it for Slough, comes off Togwell last, and it's a throw to Chippenham on the halfway line. And a lot of shouting going on in the dugouts from either side. 42 and a half minutes gone. Still Chippenham 1, Slough Town 0. As Slough head clear through Dunn. Only as far as Pook. Pook chipping the ball forward, trying to find Pratt. Pratt does well up against Hollis. Gets into the box, but Hollis holds him up well. And then Hollis clears. Only as far as Webb. Webb has to... He loses the ball there. Does Webb, and then Chippenham win it back. And there's a challenge here on Nathan Webb. And again, it's just getting a little bit nasty here. The referee is not stamping his authority on this game whatsoever. And the Slough players are asking, why can we not get some treatment on? Dobson is being spoken to by the referee here, and I guess it's for something that he said, because Sean Fraser's with him as well. So I think Slough are just a little bit concerned that the referee's letting some of these tackles go, and he has booked Slough players, but he's not attempted once to book a Chippenham player. And Nathan Webb gets to his feet. And Slough look like they might need a bigger substitute bench. Webb's just going to go off. He's injured. It's a free kick to Slough, halfway inside their own half. And again, the referee keeps his yellow cards in his pocket. As Fraser takes his free kick, trying to find Dobson. Well won here by Smith, but Stonehouse is there first. Plays the ball down the line with Adebayo trying to chase against Richards up the hill, and Richards does well to hold the ball up. And it's a goal kick to Chippenham, much to the annoyance of the Slough. There's some of the Slough fans behind the goal just giving the referee some polite advice with the odd mixture of swear words in it. So Chidi will take this goal kick. I reckon we'll have about 4 or 5 minutes. We're up to last 15 seconds of the half normally. Ball played in. Hollis wins the header. And he's adjudged to have fouled somehow. It's a free kick to Chippenham. I don't know what's going on. We've not had a decent referee for a while, have we? I couldn't see a foul there, but there you go. It's a free kick to Chippenham. Guthrie and Pook standing over this free kick. So now with some defending to do with Scott, not 100%. Looks like Guthrie will be the player that chips the ball in. It's been headed goalwards. It comes through to Nisbet. Nisbet clears and plays it on the far hand side, but Chippenham will be first to the ball with Tyndall. Tyndall up here to Pook. Pook keeps the ball in, plays it in down the line. Up towards Sandow. Sandow drops deep to get the ball all the time. Plays it out here to Guthrie. It comes off Guthrie. And apparently that ball, even though it clearly came off Guthrie, isn't a Chippenham throw. I think that's maybe the law down here in Wiltshire, that if it comes off your player, you give it to the team that it just comes off, and there you go. It is in fact a throw to Slough inside their own half. And Hollis will take it to try and get Slough a little bit further up the field. It's going to be headed on by Adebayo to find Moon. Moon's immediately closed down by 4 players. Slough get the free kick for a handball, but again, no cards. And Slough just need to keep their discipline here a little bit. It's not being helped by the fans behind the goal, who are getting a little bit excited. It's a free kick that Dobson will take, puts it into the box. It's headed away there by Tyndall, but only inside the box. Nisbet heads it forwards. It comes off a hand. Adebayo's still got the ball. Tries to turn. He goes down in the box. That's not a penalty either. Comes out here to Pratt. Pratt can hold the ball up here for Chippenham, up against Tugwell. Tugwell does well to close that down. Good defending there by the midfielder. And Slough had 2 appeals for penalties there. One for a handball, one for a foul on Adebayo. None of them given. And as it is, it's a throw to Chippenham with Bowman with the ball. Halfway inside his own half. Longish throw from Bowman. Aiming for Sandell. Tugwell does well to win it for Slough. Comes through to Adebayo. Just gets caught there. Dunn plays a chipped ball forwards, but no one else has made a run, and it's a wasted ball, which Chidi will just wait for Charlie Moon to chase him down before he picks the ball up. Oops, easy. And Chidi still with the ball in his hands. And then launches a huge kick down the field. Underneath it is Sandell. Flicks it forwards, but Stonehouse with the clearance. Only as far as Richards. Richards with a heavy touch. Robbed of the ball by Dunn. And now Adebayo's got the ball in. Plays it into Moon. Oh, he's just played it the wrong side of Moon. And Beeden has come back for Chippenham to clear, and just hooks it straight out of play. And Slough have a throw on the far hand side. They're going to leave it for Hollis. They are indeed. Hollis will take this throw. Aiming for the long ball into the box. Nisbet's gone forward for Slough. Slough trying to get back into this game here. As Hollis, long throw into the box. Aim towards Nisbet. Gets cleared. It's come partly cleared by Guthrie. Flicks into the box by Dobson. Underneath it is Chitty. And just falls on the ball on the line and just stops that attack there. And Chitty still with the ball in his hands. He's not been told to hurry up and take the kick. And again, when he does take the kick, it's a huge kick. Underneath it, Nisbet just controls it into the path of Sandell. Spread on the far hand side, but Sandell claiming it took a touch off a Slough player. It's been given as a goal kick. And again, Sean Fraser will come back and take this goal kick for Slough. And Slough just just waiting for Fraser to come along. So Fraser with this chipped kick to aim towards Dobson over his head, and it's quite clear that Bowman just put an arm in the back of James Dobson, but the referee didn't even see it, and that's why he's not given a free kick. And Dobson stands in front of us, just shakes his head. He can't believe that the referee's not seeing this. I couldn't see why the referee wasn't looking at where the ball was being aimed. That's half time here at Harden Hoosh Park. It finishes at half time. Chippenham 1, Slough 0. Head up, Dobbo. And the early goal from Sandow, the only thing that splits these two teams here. Although Scotty just limping off on this far side as the players walk by. The referee here not having a good game, ref, today. No, don't worry. There you go. So referee just walks past. Just have a quiet little word in his ear, you know, shout like, as Scotty just comes hobbling off. And I don't think Neil Baker's too happy with that one. As looks like Super Kev's got some work to do for this half time. So we'll try and give you some scores from around the ground. So we just wait for the last of the substitutes and officials to come past. Tom Williams being the last one to walk past for us here. So we'll try and give you the half-time scores. If there's anything that you want to talk about, then feel free. I was going to talk about advent calendars. See, now I was very fortunate. I got bought an advent calendar, obviously, a few days ago now, and it was really nice. I got one of those Minions advent calendars. Now the thing about this Minions one is it's not got that horrible silver foil. You know when you open an advent calendar up and it's got the silver foil on it, and it's really hard to get the chocolate out, and you end up literally bending the advent calendar out just to try and get your chocolate. That's terrible. The Minion one is not covered in, it hasn't got any silver foil on it. So what it means is it's nice and easy just to pop your chocolate out, and it's great. It's not like an expensive posh thing. It's just, you know, the little Minions characters from Despicable Me, and they were. Yeah, I thought one of these Slough fans might have wanted to come and say hello at half time, but none of them want to come on the air or anything. They just want to say quite happy to walk past. No, don't want to share your views. So advent calendars, right? So I think the cheaper option, the better. That seems to be the way. As we'll just wait for some last of the Slough fans to make their way down. Making their way down to the far end. So yeah, advent calendars. So I've got a nice little window, and it's so annoying when you've got an advent calendar and it's covered with silver foil and you can't get your chocolate out. Why do they do that? It's like you only get one tiny little chocolate a day, and they make it so hard for you to get your chocolate out. It's crazy. Sue, otherwise known as the Red Wine Rebel. No glass of wine today, Sue, no? No. What'd you do? Give it to the referee, did you? You give the wine to the referee? Yeah. As last of the Slough fans. So advent calendars, talk about that if you want. So if you do want to get in contact, it's at MyFC Rebels Radio on Twitter. Or you can via the YouTube. I've got some half-time scores for you. Chesham 3, Hayes and Yedding 0. Dunstable 0, Leamington 1. What else have we got here in our league? Not a lot really, is there? And not a lot going on in our league today, is there? I know that Kings Lynn have gone down to Weymouth for a Tuesday night. That's a journey and a half, isn't it? I'm just trying to see if there's a score from that game, but looks like it's 0-0 at the moment in that game. So I've just seen the world's smallest substitute come past. He looks like doesn't look like Warwick Davis, but he's a tiny bloke, and he's just smiling at someone. Obviously there's a little thing behind us that he's looking up to. And you know what? Sometimes when you start a subject and someone comes on YouTube, if you're listening on YouTube, you have to be a subscriber. But if you scroll down, there's a bit that says comments, and Machacho has put the days of Advent calendars are numbered. Oh dearie me! The wit of some of you fans is unbelievable. Just to remind you, some of the up and coming games for the Rebels. There is no midweek game next week. The game against MK Dons is going to have to be rearranged because they've got their FA Cup replay game. Also, there is no game this Saturday because Kings Lynn are in the FA Trophy, and there's no other teams that we could get to swap over with. There was only 2 teams which I think were free, and they couldn't swap over. So Slough will have a little mini winter break after tonight's game. So their next game will be a week Saturday. That will be the 17th of December. And that will be the home game against Kettering, and that will be the last game before Christmas, and it will be the last time that if you are coming to a game that you can donate to the Christmas toy appeal via Slough Town. So what we're asking you to do is when you go shopping, if you would like to buy a small gift for children from the ages of 5 to 16, doesn't have to be megally expensive. There's already some down at the ground that have been bought down by some people for the game against Froome. So you can do that now. I know that some of you obviously can't get to games and it is difficult. If you would like to buy a small present and send it off, I do realise it's obviously going to cost you the delivery charge as well, but you can actually send it to Bernard Devine Accountants at that's 242A Farnham Road in Slough. I believe if you go onto the Slough Town, I think there is a postcode there as well. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but if you would, the idea is that all the presents need to get down there by the 22nd of December, because on the 22nd some of the Slough players and management will be going down to the children's and oncology ward down at Wexham Park to drop those presents off, just to help those kids have a little bit brighter of a Christmas. It can't be very nice at Christmas going into hospital and having chemotherapy and operations and such. So just to put a smile on a young kid's face in a polite way is to do the Christmas toy. If you do want to have a better look, have a look at the Slough Town website. It's on there, or if you're on Twitter it would have been on there. But we would be very grateful as a football club if you were to send through some parcels if you are not coming to the game. Nathan Webb's just come out quickly. I guess he's just going to have a little run off just to see if he can shake that little injury that he got off. So Nathan Webb's out early for the Rebels, as Slough's other subs are just going for a warm-up. Obviously Webb came on for Warren Harris, an early substitution for the Rebels, as Lewis Putman just comes past us here. And so the Kettering game is the last game before Christmas. I do believe that at the Kettering game there will be a carol service from the St Joseph's School Choir. So some half-time entertainment. I think they're going to be on before and during, not during the game obviously, but at half-time. So something else for you to look forward to. And it would be good to see so many of you down at Slough for the last home game before. In fact, it will be the last game before Christmas at all. So this is the last away game before Christmas. That will be the last one. Then after that, the next game is away to Hayes and Yedding. Now this game at the moment looks like it will be played on the 27th of December. But as of yet, no venue has been arranged. Hayes and Yedding, I believe, are still hopeful in a way of getting it on at their own ground. We don't think that's going to be the case, and that would be therefore they would be ground sharing at one of 3 places. They ground share at Hendon, Uxbridge and Beaconsfield. All 3 teams will be playing on the 26th, so that game will most likely be the 27th, but look out for further details on the Slough website or on Twitter and whatever. It will be announced as soon as we can. The Slough management team are out. Bakes, Unders, Tom Williams and Adrian Sear just deep in conversation as they make their way to the dugouts. Half-time score in a Southern, South and West game. Bishop's Cleeve 0, Salisbury 5. There we go. So just see that the Hungerford manager Bobby Wilkinson just walking past us here, catching a game while his team were not playing. So we're just waiting for the two sides to come out. Obviously a few little bits late because of the injury to Mark Scott. So I'm quite surprised that the Slough management team are out so early here. And we're just sat here waiting, really. So they turn, you can turn the music off here, so that wasn't very helpful. So I don't know what else we can talk about. What can we talk about? My toes aren't cold. It's not actually that cold here tonight. Here at Chippenham, it's relatively clear night. The fog has gone, so there's not foggy at all. There was a big aero kind of like inflatable dome on the far side to the right hand corner. There's obviously just behind the goal to our left that Slough will be attacking. Oh no, they'll be going that way, won't they? Yeah, they were attacking that the first half, sorry. There's obviously some kind of like five-a-side pitches of some kind there. I presume that the inflatable one's obviously an indoor five-a-side pitch. We just wait as the Slough fans just start to put their flags up behind the goal to the right that they will be attacking. We'll keep an eye out as the players come through just to see if there are any more substitutions. And we'll just see Redditch are leading against Cinderford 2-1. And the Slough players just start to come out now. And we'll just see the smell of liniment just wafts past our nose. And we're just waiting for really the second half to start. You can, I think there isn't there some of those what do they call those stupid games that no one likes? Champions League. There you go. There's some Champions League games available. And there we go. So the gentleman who was sat next to me has come back. I thought I'd offended you and you'd gone away.
No, I had to.
That's all right. Okay, so the Chippenham players are back out as well. All we need now is a referee, hopefully a decent one.
So what would you give the referee?
What would I give the referee? I'd give him a 4. I know that you're a referee. Why wouldn't you give him more? Go on then. Would you give him more than 4?
Yeah, bottling. Yeah.
No, this. Do you think that Chippenham should have got a yellow card somewhere with those tackles? At least one. Yeah. So this is an independent man. He doesn't want to come on the radio. He's a referee as well, and he's here. I tell you what, he's not picking up any tips from this referee. That's for sure. And I don't know. But maybe this is what you guys should do when you're listening at home. Is you've still got time to write to Santa. I think what you should do is write to Santa and ask if we could have a decent referee. So all of us write to Santa, and we ask for a decent referee for the rest of the season, and hope that it happens. Because Santa's real, guys. Don't just think it's not going on. Mark Scott has come back out for the second half. Slough will have the kick-off, and they will be shooting down the hill. And we'll see if that makes any difference. Scotty's just he's walking. He's not limping on his foot, but he's obviously aware of the pain that it's got. As we wait for a few late substitutes to rush across to the other side of the pitch, as we wait for the start of the second half here. As the chairman of Slough, Sir Steve. Steve! Congratulations on your nomination. Sir Steve Easterbrook, as we would like to call him, has been nominated for Volunteer of the Year at the Berkshire Aspire Awards. Slough with the kick-off back towards Nisbet. Nisbet plays the ball forward. Cleared though by Tyndall, but Tyndall's ball will come all the way through to Mark Scott in the Slough goal. And apparently the Chippenham fans now have found their voices. Pratt charges down a Stonehouse clearance, comes through on the far hand side to Guthrie. Guthrie runs into the box, just runs into Nisbet. Nisbet clears though to Dobson. Dobson out towards Nisbet, who clears down the line looking for Adebayo. Adebayo holding up against Richards. Surely that's a foul, referee. Oh, come on! What are you watching, ref? Seriously? Unbelievable. Well, there you go. That says it all. I can't believe that the referee doesn't give a foul for that. That's crazy. The ball's been cleared on, and it's actually a throw now to Chippenham, right down by the 5 yards away from the corner flag. Sandell again, the person with this throw. Just throws this one short in. It comes through to Nisbet. Takes it on his thigh. Out towards Dobson's clearance comes across the field. And no one will keep it in, will they? Well, it's just slowly going out of play, and it's a throw here to... And Beeden will take this throw. Goes back towards Tyndall. Tyndall just has time to take it on his chest and then just chips the ball forwards here. Looking forwards. It's headed clear by Hollis towards Togwell. Back towards Hollis. Hollis goes past Guthrie. Takes a touch. Plays it in here to Webb. Webb keeps the control. Oh, I thought he kept the ball in, but he hadn't. And it's a throw to Chippenham. So now just need to start the second half a little bit better than they did the first. Beeden with the throw here for Chippenham. Throws the ball lofted high in the air towards Sandell. Sandell flicks it on. It comes off to Hollis, and Hollis plays it off Beeden, or Ferguson. Sorry, my eyes are deceiving. It's right in front of the pillar, so I couldn't really see. It's actually out for a throw right by the corner flag that Slough will have to take. Long throw here by Hollis. Flicks on by Adebayo. Heads it in, but Richards has time to win the ball, and then just skies a clearance. Underneath it is Hollis for Slough. Flicked on away by Webb, but comes through into the box. But Togwell with the clearance. Volleys it forward here, trying to find Charlie Moon. Moon he's just run a little bit behind, and Richards has done really well to clear for Chippenham. Ball play forward. Just bounces over Smith, but comes through to Pratt. Pratt plays it back out towards Smith on the right-hand side. Smith holds it up. Spreads it in here to Pook. Pook under a little bit of pressure. Gives it to Bowman. Bowman dinks his ball in. It comes off Ferguson, and Slough win the ball back with Nathan Webb. Webb just... turns into trouble, plays it across to Fraser. Fraser being chased down here by Guthrie. Plays the ball down the line, but ball comes through to Adebayo. Adebayo just waits as Pook challenges and wins the ball back. Played out here to Tyndall. Tyndall to Beeden. Beeden can just bring the ball forwards a little bit. Cuts inside to Ferguson. Ferguson closed down by Dunn. So now trying to win the ball back. It comes through to Tyndall. Tyndall under pressure from Adebayo. Just goes past him and plays the ball forwards to Ferguson. Ferguson trying to receive the ball. Gets pushed off the ball. And it comes off Ferguson last. It's a throw to Slough. And so a quick throw by Slough. Flicked on by Adebayo, then flicked on by Webb. Trying to find Charlie Moon. Tyndall's underneath it. Puts it on the roof of the little stand here. And out for a throw. And we're going to need to require another ball. We need another ball. Look at this. Little bit of time wasting here. It's going to be a throw to Slough, halfway inside the Chippenham half. Fraser takes it quickly towards Togwell. Togwell back towards Fraser. Fraser in towards Webb. Webb turns, plays it back in towards Fraser. Fraser cuts round, dings it out here to Charlie Moon. Moon cuts down the side, chips it in. It's past Adebayo, and it comes through. Dobson can't get there. Defended well there by Bowman, but it comes out through to Dunn. Dunn takes a touch wide, trying to play it through. It comes off Bowman last. It's a corner to Slough on the far hand side. And the Slough fans make a little bit of noise now behind that goal. It's going to be an out-swinging corner here by James Dobson. Just signalling to the two centre-backs what he wants to do. Just waiting for this corner to come in. Nisbet breaks to the far post. Gets drilled to him. He's got a free header. Takes it down on his side. Takes another touch. Spreads it here towards Hollis. Hollis shoots. It's a goal! Slough equalise! 4.5 minutes into the second half, and it's that man again. Guy Hollis has scored 5 goals this season. He's only ever scored 1 before for Slough. He's got it here, and a routine there that Slough obviously worked on. It came through to Nisbet on the far. He took it down instead of shooting, played it across, and then Guy Hollis just shot through a crowd of players high into the net. And it's an equaliser for the Rebels through Guy Hollis. And it's 1-1 here at Harden Hoosh Park. I said that Slough had to start the second half a little bit better. They have done. And playing down this slope is an advantage. Balls come to Pook from the kick-off, back out towards Richards. Richards plays it long, only as far as Hollis. Hollis just scoops the ball out though to Guthrie. Guthrie takes it down on his chest, being forced wide here by Webb. Guthrie does well to keep winning the ball. Gets the chance to put a cross in. It's a free header for Pratt, who rose the highest, but couldn't direct it goalwards. And the linesman is signalling a goal kick. The referee seems to think that it came off a Slough head, and he's gone over to thing. And what's the point of having an assistant if you're not going to look at what he's doing? Oh, this referee is terrible. Surely this linesman's got a better view of the cross because he's on that far hand side. Just look at what he's saying. He's gone over, checked with him, and he said, no, it's clearly come off a Slough player. What's the point of checking with him? That's what he's there for. Surely. Otherwise, you might as well not have him. Goal kick for Slough. Again, Scott not taking the goal kicks. Webb trying to win the ball. Comes through here to Ferguson. Ferguson just under a little bit of pressure. Just goes past a couple of players. Togwell wins it back though for Slough towards Dobson. Dobson now just a few yards inside his own half. Being forced wide here by Bowman. Plays the ball down looking for a run of Charlie Moon. Moon just shrugged off the ball there by Richards. It comes off Moon last and out for a throw on the far hand side. And it's a throw to Chippenham halfway inside their own half. And Bowman just loops that header on. It's flicked on. Nisbet wins it for Slough. Back towards Togwell. Togwell here to Hollis. Score with the equaliser for Slough. Plays the ball forward, trying to find Adebayo. Adebayo beaten to the ball by Richards. It's pushed Slough under pressure. Guy Hollis has to head away. Then cleared by Stonehouse. It'll come through to Bowman. Bowman being chased down here by Dobson. Dobson chasing him all the way back. Bowman's brought it back. Cross comes in on the far hand side. Comes off a Slough player. It's a corner. You sure you don't want to go over and double check there, referee? No? Okay. Trust your linesman. If you want, come and ask us for advice. It'll be a lot easier. It's a corner to Chippenham, and again, this metal. Any chance of moving this metal girder so that I could see? No? Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. It's an in-swinging corner here for Chippenham. Goes towards far post. Scott can't jump for it. It's come through to Adebayo. Clears on the edge of his area. Brings the ball out. Looks up, plays it here towards Webb. Webb takes a touch backwards, back towards Nisbet. Nisbet come almost to the right back position, being closed down here by Ferguson, but plays the ball forwards. Adebayo tries to get there. It's come off Pratt, hooked up high in the air by Smith. Ferguson tries to keep it on. Does well to head the ball on, but unfortunately it's out of play. And it's a throw to Slough. So Slough for the second away game running against Stratford. They went down 1-0 and came back to win 2-1, and then ball comes through. It's come through to Moon. Moon gives it to Adebayo, but then the two of them tackle each other. Then ball's played down. Beden's chasing it down. Plays a poor ball into Charlie Moon. Moon's got China chewed. Swings it out here to Webb. Webb plays it back in, trying to find the run of Fraser. Fraser on the other. I've got 4 players around him. Just runs into trouble. Guthrie with the chance to clear. Clears it up well here to Sandell, who comes deep to pick the ball up. Togwell wins it back for Slough. Got to Guy Hollis to Moon. Moon's just holding the ball up on the 25 yards away from goal. Comes to the right hand side, trying to look to get it in. Just play it off for a corner. Gives it to Simon Dunn. Dunn is in an offside position. Why Charlie Moon doesn't hit it straight at a Chippenham player to try and get a corner, I do not know. And he's just played it through its offside, and it's a free kick to Chippenham, which the goalkeeper will come across to take. So it's still Chippenham 1, Slough Town 1 here, as we wait for Chidi to take this free kick aimed into the centre. It's flicked on well by Smith. Comes through to Nisbet. Nisbet's just being forced wide here by Pratt, and just has to dink the ball well. Pratt brings it back for Chippenham into the path here of Guthrie, and he's given a free kick here. Was that a dive? I don't know. But Tom Daly's going to be signing for Chippenham next week. As it's a free kick to Chippenham. Dangerous position this for Chippenham, obviously with Mark Scott not being as agile. We're obviously Chippenham obviously pay the referees well here. As it's going to be a free kick. It's about 20 odd yards away from goal, but it is just to the side of the 18-yard line. Again, Pook and Guthrie, the two players standing over this free kick. It looks like Guthrie were the player that takes it. It's come through. And it's in! It's in a goal for Guthrie! Is it Guthrie? It's come straight from the corner. Free kick, sorry. Swung in with his left foot into the back of the net. And Chippenham get 2-1 here. And that goal coming 10.5 minutes. 6 minutes after Slough have got the goal back. They've given it away with... I thought it was a soft free kick. Yeah. It's a strange one. But it's 2-1 here to Chippenham now. And it's Guthrie with the second goal for Chippenham. And Slough take the kick-off to Togwell. Togwell in towards Stonehouse. Stonehouse playing the ball down. It's come off the head of Richards, who Pook heads it to Beeden on the far-hand side. Slough just not chasing the ball down. He comes here to Ferguson. Ferguson's got time to play the ball forwards. Comes out towards Nisbet. Comes to Togwell. Togwell back towards Nisbet. And Nisbet flicks the ball forward. Webb has to come and try and win it. Or break here for Fraser. Fraser just forgets to take the ball with him. Being closed down here by Guthrie. Score of that second goal. Played out towards Hollis. Hollis chips the ball forwards. It's come through to Tyndall. And Tyndall's just skied that one back out of play. And it's a throw here to Slough. And Slough will be disappointed they didn't defend that free kick better. As Hollis with this long throw trying to find Adebayo. Adebayo beats the ball. Comes out here to Dunn. Dunn towards Webb. Webb in towards Togwell. Togwell chipping the ball forwards. Headed away by Pook. Comes through to Togwell. Togwell in towards Dunn. Dunn trying to flick the ball forwards. Dunn, Charlie Moon's been... He's having a shot. Well, how many fouls are you going to let this bloke get away with, ref? Come on. And Slough have a free kick 30 yards away from goal. Dobson standing over this free kick for Slough. Dobson chips the ball in towards goalwards. It's headed on to the far post. And it's a corner to Slough. Came off a Chippenham head last. So Slough have a corner on the far hand side. Chippenham lead here 2-1. And Dobson again goes over to take this corner. It's going to be an out-swinging corner for the Slough. This is how they scored the first equaliser. Ball played in. This time it's been volleyed in. It will come through to Hollis. Hollis gets a chance to shoot again. Shoots, it's blocks. And is it going to stay on? I think it's going to stay on the pitch, and it'll be cleared down the line here. Slough win the ball back with Nathan Webb here towards Simon Dunn. Dunn cuts inside. Bit of space for Togwell. Togwell chance to... he spreads it wide, but way behind Dobson. And Dobson, he waits for the ball, but Chippenham don't. And Guthrie on the far hand side rushes. It's 3 against 3 here. Guthrie just flips the ball in, looking for Sandow. It's over his head. And then Sandow first to the ball. He'll keep the ball in here for Chippenham on this touchline. Just holds it up here with Fraser in attendance. Loses the ball as Fraser. And then Sandow just comes in and scores. And then obviously Scotty just not available. He can't run and come and get the ball, unfortunately. And Guy Hollis has to come across to get this one. And I think Guy Hollis is going to take the goal kick for Slough. 14 minutes gone of the second half. Chippen back in the lead here, 2-1. Hollis to take this goal kick. Scott still not able to take it. In towards Webb. Webb just beaten. What are these Chippenham players asking for? It's come off the head. Look, he's moaning already. It's a throw to Slough, taken quickly by Slough, played forwards, headed a clear by Beeden. It comes out for another throw for Slough. Poor throw taken by Fraser, gets the ball back flukily, plays it off him. It's another throw to the Rebels, now just gaining about 10 yards. And the referee just making sure that Fraser goes back to where it is. As it's been headed clear, it'll come back out towards Fraser, dinked in towards Simon Dunn. Dunn chips the ball forwards, headed clear by Beeden. Dunn then heads the ball forward. Tyndall with a better clearance, comes as far as Fraser, takes it on his chest, goes back towards Hollis. Hollis just plays the ball down towards Webb. Slough playing a little bit of football here. Comes through to Fraser. Fraser in towards Dunn. Dunn is just waiting for the ball, and again just gets a lucky rebound there. Comes back out to Hollis. Hollis chips it down. Webb trying to play it through. Comes through to Ali Bay. Holds it up. Trying to play in for Nathan Webb. Good challenge there by the left back Beedon. It comes off him. It's a throw to Slough, and there will be a substitution for Slough. Coming off is James Dobson, and coming on is Lewis Putman. So Lewis Putman comes on to replace James Dobson. He's not had the best of evenings, and Putman just does a few little silly walk flicks as long throw comes in from Hollis. Aim towards Nisbet, headed clear. He'll come out towards Togwell. Togwell will take a touch in towards Putman. Putman's first touch of the ball. Cuts inside, back out towards Togwell. Togwell chased down here by Pratt, and then Slough just waiting for the ball to come, and then why is he not playing advantage? And then it's a foul there by Fraser. I mean, Fraser should get a yellow card. How many fouls has Fraser committed? What is wrong with this referee? Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know if this referee's a postman, but if he is, I'll tell you what, you people in Chippenham ain't getting no Christmas cards this year. You don't know what a card is. It's terrible. It's a free kick to Chippenham on the halfway line. And Tyndall will be the... Tyndall, not Tinder. Don't get too excited. As that ball played into the box. Headed goalwards, and again Scott just can't move, and Chippenham really should be trying to take advantage of this. It's cleared by Fraser. Only as far as Pook. Pook with the ball out here towards Ferguson. Ferguson up against Fraser. Ferguson turns, and they could put a floodlight in the way as well. What's going on with you Chippenham people? Don't you want to watch this game? Floodlights, girders. Oh, I don't know. Ball's come off Slough play. It's out for a throw. It must be a hard life being a Chippenham fan. It's kind of like a restricted view. Do I get it cheaper for a restricted view? Is that what it is? And I could have sat down in front, but you ain't got no power. Long throw comes in from Sandell. Headed away. He's given a penalty here against Mark Nisbet for putting his arm up. And I wouldn't say it's a strange decision, but the only person that seemed to appeal for it was one of the Chippenham players and a couple of fans behind the goal. He's given a penalty. Bound to be 3-1 because Mark Scott can't move. So unless he gets it straight at him, there you go. And I can't understand if he's given a penalty, surely he has to give a yellow card for handball. Because if it's not deliberate, it's accidental, and you won't give it. I'm just trying to see who's going to take. It's going to be Sandell, scored the first goal to take this penalty. Sandell up against Scott, puts it wide, and again it's into the back. It's free for Chippenham. Chippenham 3, Slough Town 1, and it's not going to be Slough Town's night here, as they've now got a huge deficit to come back from. Not helped by the fact that Mark Scott is injured, and it will probably mean that Sandell gets his second of the game, and it means that Chippenham will go above Slough in the league. So Chippenham will, if it stays like this, go second in the league. Slough had the kick-off, played towards Fraser. Chippenham with their heads up here. They're looking for more goals here. They're not going to sit back on 3-1. Cinderford have got an equaliser at Redditch. It's 2-2 in that game. Charlie Moon wins the ball. Come through to Togwell. Togwell heads it to Webb. Comes through to Ferguson. Ferguson plays ball to Pratt. David Pratt, in a race with Nisbet. Pratt gets through, he comes through, he's going to run through, it's the fourth, no, it's a save! Scott saves it, and then Slough clear. How did Mark Scott save that? But more importantly, how did Dave Pratt miss that? He burst through just to keep it to beat. Poor old Mark Scott, he can't move. He gets it straight at his hands, and then Slough cleared. That should have been the fourth. And I hate to say it, Pratt by name, Pratt by nature, that should have been 4. Should have been the 4th goal. But there you go. As it is, it's a long throw on the far hand side. Sandell scored 2 goals so far. puts this long ball into the box, headed away by Nisbet, comes through to Webb. Webb hooks the ball clear. It'll come out on the far hand side to Pook. Just dinks the ball into the top. Hollis with the header. Then it comes through to Tyndall. Tyndall takes it down on his chest. Time. He's got all the time in the world. Slough not closing him down. Back out towards Pratt. Pratt cuts inside. Back out here to Tyndall. Tyndall to Guthrie. Guthrie just goes inside but loses the ball. Slough bring it away with Fraser. Fraser spreads it out here now to Stonehouse. Stonehouse to Putman. Putman's first real touch of the game. Gets a chance to run. Pick the ball up. Turns on himself. Plays it in towards Togwell. Togwell immediately closed down and loses the ball. Sandow tries to bring it away. Comes out here to Guthrie. Guthrie chipping the ball out to Sandow. Sandow with time. He's got Beeden on the overlap if he needs him. Just still got the ball in a challenge with Guy Hollis. Guy Hollis clears it down the line. It's out for a throw to Chippenham. And now the Chippenham fans make some noise behind that goal. 20 minutes gone of the second half. Chippenham 3, Slough 1. Ball here to Ferguson. Ferguson up against Fraser. Ferguson strong. Holds the ball up, but Fraser and Guy Hollis there. It comes off Ferguson last. It's out for a throw to Slough right by the corner flag. And Guy Hollis will take this throw to try and get some length on this throw. Up towards Addy Bay. Addy Bay holds the ball up but just overruns it. Comes out here to Pook. Pook spreads it to Bowman. Bowman looks up. Takes a touch. Plays the ball into the box. It's come through only as far as Togwell, but Togwell just rushes his clearance and Charlie Moon's the only player up. Richards wins the ball back for Chippenham. Up towards Bowman. He can't keep it in. It's out for a throw to Slough on the far hand side. And Slough will be just a little bit bemused by the referee this second half. A soft free kick and then a penalty that only a couple of people saw. Surprisingly, he didn't go over to speak to his linesman. There you go, he didn't need it for that. Ball played in from Charlie Moon onto his chest. Hooked clear though by Ferguson. Ball still in play. It's going to go out. It's out for a throw on the far hand side. And Slough take it quickly. Looking for Adebayo. He can't. He's won a free kick. And I don't understand how he's won a free kick for that. There's nothing in it. Slough with a free kick is about 15 yards inside the Slough half. Putman will be the player that takes this free kick for Slough. Slough will send forwards Nisbet and Hollis. Slough's only chance so far comes from these deep plays. That's a great cross in. It's headed clear though well by Tyndall. Comes out on the far hand side. Togwell beaten to the ball. Comes through to Ferguson. Ferguson holds the ball up. Chipping it here to the path for Sandow. Sandow in a foot race with Stonehouse, but Stonehouse is fastest. Comes across and gets a throw. Slough need to get back. Sandow just takes a throw quickly to Beeden. And Beeden closed down the well here by... was a yellow card! He's done absolutely nothing all game when you give him a yellow card. Number 5's done 5 fouls. You let him get away with it. You prat. What an idiot. It's like all the tackles that you've let go in the first half, you book him for a little pull like that. You bald-headed idiot. And that's live. What an idiot of a referee. At the end of it, it's a free kick to Slough. It's about a foot inside the Slough half. Fraser with this free kick deep into the box. It's going to be headed... I don't know, he's seen a foul from somewhere when... well. Yeah, let's just not mention the referee anymore. It'd be a lot easier. It's a free kick to... Chippenham. 24 minutes gone of this second half. Chiddy's just making sure that he's got the right blade of grass to take this from. He's just making almost like a rugby tee to kick it off. And it's a free kick which Chiddy will take for Chippenham. Chippenham leading 3-1 here. As long ball played forward. Sandow complaining he's being pulled. Togwell with the header. Comes through and it's Slough appealing for a foul. Stonehouse with the header clear, only as far as Pook. Pook in the centre circle dinks the ball out on the far hand side to Smith. Smith just overruns it. And looks like Slough will make another substitution. Looks like Paul Stonehouse not going to come just yet. Stonehouse takes the throw. His last play comes through, and Tyndall just whacks that ball all the way up. Sandow, a willing chaser for it. He's on a hat-trick, and he does well to keep the ball from going out for a goal kick. It's a throw to Slough right by the corner flag, and looks like Nathan Smart may be the player coming on for the Rebels. Yeah, so they're going to take the play's gone on, so the long throw. Oh, no, the referee's pulled it back. I don't get. Has he given a free kick? So the substitution will finally come on. Paul Stonehouse is being replaced for Slough by number 12, Nathan Smart. God knows what the formation's going to be. And I haven't got a clue unless Fraser goes left back.
Number 3, Paul Stonehouse. Number 12, Nathan Smart.
And the referee has actually given a free kick to Chippenham. I just wonder if Slough should have worn their yellow kit. It might have been a bit better. I think this referee's a little bit colourblind. He doesn't understand blue and blue. It's a free kick on the far hand side. Guthrie will take this free kick for Chippenham. Whipped in, headed clear by Togwell. Comes out to Charlie Moon. Moon does well, flicks into the path of Nathan Webb. Webb in towards Adebayo. Adebayo picks up inside his own half. Ball at his feet, spreads it wide here to Charlie Moon. Moon goes back towards Fraser. Fraser in towards Webb. Webb plays it in towards Moon. That's a lovely ball, but Moon's just beaten to the ball by Tyndall. Tyndall comes wide, and can he keep it in? He can't. It's a throw to Slough. It looks like Nathan Smart will go in as left back. Fraser takes the throw quickly towards Dunn. Dunn chips the ball in. Adebayo just beaten to the ball by Richards. And then Slough gives it away to Togwell. Togwell's shot will come out as far as Putman. Putman cuts inside onto his left foot. Turns, shoots from distance, but it's a daisy cutter and goes well wide of the goal. Well watched there by Chitty. And it's a goal kick. And again, Chitty just teeing up his little spot there. He's making sure he's got a nice little rugby union touch there. The linesman on this near hand side's enjoying himself. He's smiling. Shame about the referee. There's Chitty. Long kick. And flicks on well there by Guthrie. And Slough just been beaten to every ball again here tonight. And it's a throw to Slough. Hollis takes it. And flicked on towards Webb. Webb towards Moon. Moon tries to cut inside. Loses the ball. Comes out here to Guthrie. Guthrie being closed down by Dunn. Gives it away to Fraser. Fraser dinks it into Togwell. Togwell trying to switch the ball on the far hand side to Putman. Putman's got Nathan Smart with him. Doesn't need it. Breaks into the box. Tries to get across in. It's comes through to Dunn. Dunn turns. Shoots from distance. There's a goal for Slough. Slough got one back. It's Slough turn 3. Chippenham 2 through Simon Dunn. And Slough, last year they came back and got a free draw here at Chippenham. Can they come back and do it now? You sure, ref? You don't want to consult with your linesman? You happy? Simon Dunn. That's right. As Chippenham with the kick-off. Sandow goes back to Pook. Slough just got a bit of oomph inside them now. Ball cleared. It's gone straight out of play. Chippenham rattled by that goal there by Simon Dunn. Almost, he kind of hit it across it, and it just seemed to bobble in. It looked like Chitty was misjudged by it. Quick throw here by Smart. Flicked on by Adebayo. Flicked away by Pook. Comes through. Togwell does well to rise up and win the ball. Adebayo will try and keep the ball on. Keeps it in, but only as far as Bowman. Breaks into centre here for Guthrie. Every single player on the right-hand side of the pitch. Spreads it out here looking for Pratt. Pratt just controls the ball. Just gives it back in. And well won there by Pook, who's back out towards Pratt. Pratt drops to the halfway line towards Tyndall. Tyndall just dinks that ball high in the air. Fraser's underneath it for Slough towards Togwell. Togwell clears only as far as Pook. Pook up towards Guthrie. Guthrie now on this right hand side. Plays it into the flares. Nathan Smart. Oh, it's a free kick. Oh, look. Is he going to book? Nathan Smart's been on the field for like 3 minutes. And he's going to get a yellow card, is he? It's quite interesting that the Chippenham player's gone down and the referee's immediately waved on the Chippenham physio, much because it's like a young pretty lady. Mark Scott was down injured. You left him there for 2 minutes before you even bothered to bring someone on. It's crazy.
Watch the game.
It's good, eh? I don't know. And Nathan Smart gets a yellow card. And there's some interest. It's we got the Chippenham fans to our left, the Slough fans to our right. It's like just a celebrity island loving, isn't it? It's at the end of it, it will be a free kick to Chippenham. 15 minutes of this second half to go, and Pook and Sandell standing over this one. I think I'm trying to see who the other player is. I can't see him because he's been hidden. Guthrie is the player standing over. He's already scored one. See Mark Scott's just standing there like doing the mannequin challenge. He can't move at all. And the referee's still not happy that... Why are you allowing him back on the pitch? He's just been treated, for fuck's sake. Oh my giddy aunt. How are you allowing him back on the pitch? Oh, and Mark Scott just manages to get the ball out there. My apologies for the language used there. I do apologise, but the referee here is absolutely diabolical. Ball comes through to Smith. Smith just plays the ball on. Comes out towards, on the far hand side to Richards. Richards in towards Pratt. Pratt just holds the ball up on that far hand side. And Slough try and win it. Nathan Smart gets pushed off the ball, but Slough have it here with Putman. Putman just comes through to Dunn. Ball just on the edge of the 18-yard line, and Slough managed to clear up towards Adebayo. Adebayo holds the ball up on his chest towards Putman. Putman chips the ball forward looking for Charlie Moon. Moon wins the header but heads it away from goal. Comes off Smith, who just boots it down the line, and Nisbet can't really go back to his goalkeeper because Scott can't really move, and he's played it back towards Nathan Smart. Nathan Smart running towards his own goal line, plays it across the 6-yard box towards Hollis. Oh, Hollis has given the ball away but gets it back and then just lumps the ball clear, finding Fraser. Fraser wins the header, but only as far as Beedon. Beedon with the ball over the top for Guthrie to chase. Guthrie being chased down, but Togwell's there for Slough. He'll have to play the ball and tries to play it off Ferguson, but Ferguson wins it back in the corner. Back here to Pook. Pook with the ball in, but won by Dunn. The Slough can bring the ball away here if they look up quickly. Tries to play the ball, looking for the run of Moon, but Tyndall does well to defend that one. Comes through to Beedon. Beedon clears, and Hollis heads it. Then Nisbet heads the ball away, and Slough obviously can't go back to the goalkeeper. Smart plays it in towards Putman. Putman with a chance to run at the Chippenham defence here. Still going on, plays it in towards Dunn. Dunn turns. Pook with the challenge, comes out towards Smart. Smart in towards Togwell. Togwell will be closed down by Pratt. Pratt just doing a lot of hard work. And the ball's with Nisbet. Plays it wide, looking for Webb. Webb trying to head the ball in towards Adebayo. Adebayo trying to find Moon. Oh, the header there is not the greatest. And Beedon's under a bit of pressure, but does well to clear. Up to Sandell. Sandell holds the ball up really well for Chippenham. Plays it back in here, and then ball dinked over the side. But that will be out of play. And I'm just going to... He can't allow the player back on, can he? Because he's been treated. So he allowed them the advantage of a man extra. It's crazy. Just confirming with our little referee friend here that the referee is a complete and utter idiot. Long throw by Scott. Comes through to Adebayo. Adebayo takes it on his foot. Chance to spread the ball out here to Putman. Putman up against Bowman. Tries to go past him on the outside. Putman still with the ball, but Bowman does really well to play it and defends it well. Good clearance by him there. And Slough pushing forwards here. And the Slough fans behind the goal getting... Slough hosts just making a little bit of noise, the Slough fans. Like I do say, I do not condone swearing. I shouldn't have said that, and I do apologise if anyone was offended. I just can't understand how the referee can allow the player back on after he's been treated. But like I say, I do apologise for that. It's a free kick to Slough. Or it's a throw to Slough, sorry, on the far-hand side. Hollis will go to take this one, 20-odd yards away from goal. Plays it into the box. Some pushing and shoving. Someone goes down. Has he given a penalty? What's he given? Slough put the ball in the back of the net. No one knows what he's given. Is he given a penalty? No one knows what he's given. Slough think it's a penalty.
Wait.
What was he given? If anyone knows what he's given, could you let us know? He's given a penalty to Slough. I can't believe this. I don't think anyone actually realised it was a penalty. Mark Nisbet was complaining because he thought the foul was against him. Charlie Moon's got a chance to make it 3-3 here for Slough. Moon up against Chitty. Moon to take. Shoots. Oh, saved! And then he cleared it wide. Great save there by Darren Chitty. Charlie Moon's penalty pushed onto the bar by Chitty. And then just manages to get the rebound away as Slough try to come in. It's still 3-2 here. Great penalty save. Oh, and Slough have just let themselves off here. They should have got a goal. The referee could have played on because Slough did actually have the ball in the back of the net, but it's a corner for Slough. In swinging corner. Slough looking to try and get back in. It's headed clear. It'll come back out here to Putman. Putman will take a touch and try and get the ball back in. Oh, it's come off the head of Ferguson. Sandale's here up against Nathan Smart. Smart does well to play it. Turns away from him. Brings the ball out. He got trips there. Yellow card. Come on. If you can give it for one. There you go. It's a yellow card to Smith. Matt Smith is the player to get a yellow card. Slough have a free kick. And Slough will be ruining that penalty miss from Charlie Moon. And it's a crazy game here at Chippenham. Slough still trying to get back in. We've got about 9 minutes of the second half left. Fraser with this free kick for Slough. And Fraser just fires his ball in. Too close to the goalkeeper, Chitty. And he catches it and then goes down on the ball. And you could say that that's time wasting. And Chitty, long kick down the field, looking for Sandell. Sandell on a hat-trick, up against Nathan Smart. Smart realises he can't go back to his goalkeeper, and Sandell falls on the ball, and he's complaining. He thinks it's a free kick. The linesman on the far-hand side's got his decision right. Throw to Slough, flicked on by Slough towards Adebayo. Adebayo pulled back, Slough with the ball. Where's the advantage? My God! Oh, is there a referee in the house that would like to take over for the final 10 minutes? This is disgraceful. When he comes past, I'm just going to tap him on the top of his head with some polish. Slough have a free kick. Couple of feet inside the Slough Chippenham half. Whipped into the box. Headed goalwards by Nisbet. Headed clear. Comes through to Togwell. Togwell trying to keep the ball in. Flicks in here to Webb. Back towards Togwell, but it's cleared by Chippenham. It'll be a throw to Slough. Slough fans just complaining. The Chippenham players just shouting for everything. Slough take the throw quickly with Fraser. In towards Nathan Smart. Smart in towards Putman. Putman comes deep to get the ball for the Rebels. Back in towards Nisbet. Nisbet on the centre circle. Digs it into Togwell. Togwell's got time to turn. Hits it straight at Guthrie, but the ball runs to Fraser. Fraser here towards Webb. Webb trying to get the ball in the far hand side. It comes through here to Nathan Smart. Can't control it. Hooked clear up towards Sandell, but Sandell wins his own flick on, and Slough can't go back. And he's just run into it. Why is it not a yellow card then? The referee, he runs into the back of him for no reason whatsoever. Oh, dearie, 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 dear. The referee's crazy. Slough the ball. Long ball forwards. Headed clear by Bowman. Comes off Putman. It's a throw to Chippenham. We've got about 7.5 minutes of this game left. And Slough will be ruining that penalty miss there by Charlie Moon. Long throw by Bowman up the line. Looking for Sandell. Headed away by Nathan Smart. Slough flick it on with Putman. Comes through to Adebayo. Adebayo trying to hold the ball up. Pook plays it backwards. Bowman's just being forced backwards. Clears the ball well. Up towards Togwell. Togwell heads it towards Webb. Webb chests it down. It's come through to Bowman again, who clears but can't keep it on the pitch. It's out for a throw to Slough. And Nathan Smart with this throw. And he's just been told to go back a couple of yards and then runs to the same place anyway. Throw blown comes through to Adebayo in towards Putman. Putman's ball flicked in, looking for Moon. That's a handball, surely. And played up in the air. Pratt underneath it. Fraser wins it for Slough. Comes through to Webb. Dunn trying to win it for Slough. Dunn trying to win it. Oh, Dunn's got it back. Oh, he just runs into Tyndall. Tyndall up against Fraser. Fraser cuts inside. Still got it. How is that? Tyndall's won the ball somehow, and He's being pushed there by two Slough players. It's a throw to Slough. They're gonna wait for Guy Hollis to come and take this long throw into the box. 5.5 minutes here to go. You're still Chippenham 3, Slough Town 2. Slough with this long ball. You ain't going to see Mark Scott go up this time because he'll never get back if he goes forwards for this one. And long throw into the box here from Guy Hollis. Oh, it's almost headed clear. It'll come through to Putman. Putman will keep it in on the edge of the box. Through to Togwell. Togwell will take a touch. Spreads it here to Hollis. Hollis has got plenty of room to pick his cross out. Dinks it to the far post. Adebayo's there. Oh, he's headed it wide at the far post. And he rose well. He was unmarked at the far post, but just couldn't direct it goalwards. And it's wide, and it's out for a goal kick to Chippenham. And the Chippenham goalkeeper taking his time with this one. And Slough fans just getting behind their team behind the goal. And Chippenham just waiting with this goal kick. Played forward. Pratt with the header. Comes off for handball. Yeah, well done, referee. Clearly came off Tugwell's hand. He's got that one right. And it's a free kick to Chippenham. 10 yards inside the Chippenham half. Chippenham just taking their time with this free kick. They're in no rush. We're into the final 4 minutes of the game plus whatever the referee adds on. Ball played forward. Looking for a run of Ferguson. It's been out of play. It's a goal kick to Slough. Slough with Mark Scott unable to take these goal kicks. It looks as though Hollis will take this one for the Rebels. And long clearance down. Looking for Addy. Oh, he's climbed all the way on top of. And he's given it the other way. Oh, dear. Richards just climbed all the way on top of Adebayo and he's given the free kick the other way. Adebayo can't believe it. The Slough bench can't believe it. I don't think Chippenham can believe it, to be honest. And it's a free kick to Chippenham. Crazy. And the referee today he's been inconsistent for both teams, unfortunately, and it's not the first time that we've had it this season. Won't be the last. And it's a free kick, couple of yards inside the Chippenham half. It's Richards with the free kick, aimed long to Sandow. Sandow takes it on his chest towards Ferguson. Plays it on the far hand side. Just keeping the ball in the corner, trying to play it off a Slough player. Just seeing if it'll go out of play. It'll come out. Is it a corner? It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick again. And Slough was just not sure who's going to take it. They're going to leave it for Hollis again. Slough hindered by the fact that the goalkeeper can't take these goal kicks. It puts them under pressure every time they have to do it. Hollis just whacks it down the field. Adebayo trying to get to it. Chipping and win the ball again. Comes through to Guthrie. Played through. And Scott will have to. He can't even walk on that. He's literally hobbling. They know he can't kick it. He's going to have to throw it. He's going to throw it long up towards Simon Dunn. Beaten to the ball by Pook. He'll come out towards Togwell. Togwell heads the ball wide to Fraser. Fraser looks up, plays the ball. Moon heads it on, trying to find a run of Webb. Beaden's underneath, but he just has to hoof the ball out. Slough putting some pressure on here in these final minutes. Guy Hollis will again come forward to take this throw. Slough with this playing down the slope advantage. It's a huge slope here, and it's a hard job when you have to run up and down that slope in the second half when you're tired. Long throw coming in from Guy Hollis. It's come through to the far post. It's in! Slough got an equaliser! It's Charlie Moon! It's 3-0! And we've got minute and 5 seconds to play. They've done it for the second year in a row. Slough have come back. And the long throw, it just flicked on and in the 6-yard box. Ghosting in was Charlie Moon. It's 3-0 here. It's been a crazy game. Not helped by the referee, but it's again 3-3. And Slough will just need to hold out here. They're going to hold out, or are they going to go for the victory? It's Slough just... Well, the referee just missed it. He's just pushed out. Adebayo could get a red card here for kicking out. I don't think the referee's not seen anything, so I don't think he's going to give anything. It's... Adebayo just didn't give the ball back. It was Sandell that didn't like the fact. He just pushed him and then... but the referee's just... I mean, how is this referee? It's like Adebayo... It's a red card, not a booking. It's a red card for kicking out to the Slough player. The Slough player should have got a red card. Just Slough ball up towards Adebayo. Slough trying to get into the tendency. Slough loses the ball. Breaks it to Smith. Smith plays the ball, looking for the run of Sandell. Smart comes across. Can't go to his goalkeeper. It puts him under real trouble. Turns though. Well, gives it to Simon Dunn. He's just been caught. The referee's linesman is flagging. And Sandell, has he already got a yellow card? He has, hasn't he? No? Well, it's taken the referee 90 minutes to book Sandell. He most could have done it a little bit earlier in the game. And Sandell gets one for a cheap, silly little foul. And it wastes a little bit of time, which is exactly what Slough want. And the referees, I think he's crazy. He should have sent Adebayo off for kicking out for when Sandell didn't want the ball. He wanted the ball back, and clearly see Adebayo kick out. Should have given him a red card. Ball played down the field, up towards Richards. Richards with a chance to clear. Up towards Sandell. Sandell holds the ball up, gives it here to Pook. Pook on his halfway line, spreads it here to Beeden. Beeden takes a touch, brings the ball forward. Slough having to get back in numbers here. Beeden just waiting for an option, just cuts back inside, plays it across here to Tyndall. Oh, Tyndall, little bit of a mistake there, just puts him under pressure, plays it out on the far hand side to Bowman. Bowman just up against Putman, just holds the ball up, brings it out to Richards. Richards flings the ball down the side, looking rather down to Sandell. Smart's up on that near hand side. Sandell comes along, does really well to win it, holds the ball up in the corner, just trying to keep it in, plays it in, comes through here to Pratt. Pratt with a chance to turn. Slough just somehow win the ball, but they can't clear it properly. It's bouncing around, it's cleared in the end by Slough. Comes through to Nathan Webb. Webb looks up, plays the ball, looking for the run of Adebayo. Richards heads it clear though, good defending by Richards. And it comes through to Bowman, who can play the ball forwards. And Pratt's chasing this one. Smart on the far hand side, has to clear. It's off for a throw on the far hand side, around about 15 yards away from the Slough goal. Chippenham trying to put the pressure on. We played 2 minutes of extra time from the referee. How long is he going to handle it? It's a long throw coming in from Sandell again on that far hand side. Slough has some defending to do. Sandell tries to get this long throw in. It's been flicked on, it comes through, and it's gone through, and it's gone wide in the end there. And I couldn't see who the player was. I think someone's got it's Tyndall, the Chippenham captain's just got a yellow card for something that he said to the referee. I think it was Tyndall who had the effort that went wide of the goal, and the referee just put in that name. He went for ages without booking players, and then suddenly in the last couple of minutes he's gone absolutely mad. And the Slough fans singing behind the goal now. They're in good voice. The Chippenham fans have been pulled back from 3-1. It's got echoes of AFC Bournemouth versus Liverpool. And Guy Hollis is going to get a yellow card here for taking the ball from one side of the pitch to the other. So Hollis gets another yellow card. The referee's going mad with these yellow cards now. Linesman looking at his watch. He's not sure how long's going to be added on. Someone just in front asking how long's added on. I don't know. Hollis take this free. He's waiting for the referee to blow his whistle. So Hollis takes this long kick, aimed towards Adebayo. Tyndall with the header forwards. Comes through, Togwell first to it. Hooked away by Dunn, trying to find Moon. It's headed away by Beeden. Comes through to Ferguson. Ferguson can't get a touch. Hooked away by Togwell. Trying to find Charlie Moon. Moon up against Thing. Oh, he's just... I can't see again how it's come. There's a chance here. Sandell's through and goal. But Nathan Smart with some really good defending for Slough. As Charlie Moon looking for the fact that he just got caught there by Tyndall's foot. Ball played forward for Adebayo. Headed away by Richards. It's out of play. Charlie Moon just arguing with the linesman here, and Tyndall's clearly caught him with the foot, but it was accidental. It's just as he as they both fell, Moon fell to the ground. Tyndall's foot couldn't go anywhere else. It definitely wasn't a stamp or anything, just a thing there. Slough have a throw on the far hand side with Nathan Smart. The Slough fans and Chippenham fans to my right having a look at it. There's the final whistle here at Hardenhoosh Park. I don't know how it's done it, but it's finished. Chippenham 3, Slough Town 3. And it will be an unbelievable performance by Slough. They really weren't in the game. Chippenham were stronger than them all the time. But somehow Slough got back into the game, and they've missed a penalty as well. Slough will come away. There's everyone surrounding the referee here. There's the referee is centre of attention tonight. Andy Sandell's been made man of the match there. And we'll just the Slough players just go over to clap the fans. The Chippenham players are disappointed. And we'll just put a little apology out there on Twitter as Scotty comes off. Scotty, well done, mate. He's off, and he's just hobbling off there. And the Chippenham players are coming off. The Slough Town players are coming off now, and Slough somehow got an amazing 3-3 victory. Well done, Mooney. As the Rebels come off, it's been a cracking game here. Not helped by a referee who's been escorted off here by the officials. Well done, boys. Well done, lads. And it's we're right by the players' tunnel, so just apologies as the referee goes off. And there you go. So it's finished here at Hardenhoosh Park. It's Chippenham 3, Slough Town 3. Slough did miss the penalty. Chippenham scored first through Andy Sandell and took a 1-0 lead. Slough equalised early in the second half through Guy Hollis. Then Chippenham scored 2 goals. One from James Guthrie, one from Andy Sandell from the penalty spot. Slough then got a goal back through Simon Dunn. Then they were awarded a penalty which everyone seemed to be mischievoused about, especially Mark Nisbet, who seemed to think that it was actually he couldn't believe that he was saying it was a foul on them. He could have sworn it was, and the referee had already given it. Slough missed the penalty through Charlie Moon, but Moon got his own back a few minutes later as he fired in from 6 yards, and it's finished here. Chippenham 3, Slough Town 3, and I will again apologise for any of the language that I used today that was inappropriate. I do apologise for that. I just sometimes when you see a referee make a decision like that, you kind of question it, and I maybe went a little bit too far. So I would like to apologise for any language that I've used, and if you have been offended by that, please do accept my apologies. And so the next game for Slough is we've got a winter break. So our next game will be on the 17th of December, where we will be home to Kettering. And like I say, do please accept my apologies for any use of the language that I do. It's quite hard not to get wound up by the referee's performance here today. But at the end of it, we've got one more game before Christmas. So please, if you can't come down to the game, if you can't bring a toy, you know what to do. Send it off to Bernard Devine Accountants. It's at 242A Farnham Road, Slough. Please get behind that toy appeal. If you can't come down to the Kettering game, the last game before Christmas, then you know what to do. You need to tune in and listen, and hopefully a commentary that will be a little bit less exciting. So until then, thank you all for listening, and we'll see you again soon.